What if I told you there's an animal covered in armor with a tongue, longer than its own body, and when danger comes, it simply turns itself into a living ball? And somehow this creature is still one of the most mysterious animals on Earth. Even stranger? Most people have never seen one. And by the end of this video, you might wonder how this animal even exists. 1. The animal that wears natural armor. Imagine walking through a dark forest and suddenly seeing something move beneath the leaves. At first it looks like a pine cone, but then it starts walking. That's a pangolin. And yes, those scales, they're real. Pangolins are the only mammals on Earth completely covered in protective scales. Not reptiles, not dinosaurs, mammals. And those scales are made from the exact same material as human fingernails. Keratin. But on a pangolin, they become armor strong enough to stop predator attacks. When threatened, it curls into a tight ball, protecting its soft belly and face. Lions struggle, leopards get frustrated, and many predators simply give up. 2. The tongue that makes no sense. Now here's where things get weird. A pangolin's tongue can grow longer than its own body. Yes, longer than its body. Some pangolins have tongues reaching over 40 centimeters. But here's the creepy part. Its tongue doesn't start in its mouth. It actually extends deep inside its chest cavity, attached near its rib cage, almost like nature forgot where tongues are supposed to go. Why? Because pangolins are termite hunters. They slide that unbelievably long, sticky tongue into insect tunnels and pull out hundreds of insects in seconds. One pangolin can eat over 70 million insects in a single year. That's pest control on another level. 3. They have no teeth at all. Now think about this. An animal that eats thousands of insects, but has absolutely no teeth. None. 0. Pangolins swallow ants and termites whole. So how do they chew? They don't. Instead, their stomach does the crushing. Inside a pangolin's stomach are tiny stones and rough keratin spikes. Basically, a biological grinder. The insects get crushed internally before digestion, kind of like birds using gizzards. It's efficient. It's brutal. And it works. For the walk that looks almost human. At first glance, pangolins move awkwardly, almost like they're wearing shoes that don't fit. But there's a reason. Their claws are so large and sharp, they can't walk on them normally. So instead, they curl their claws inward and walk using their knuckles, almost like a boxer moving through the forest. Sometimes, they even stand on 2 legs, and for a split second, they look almost human, which honestly is slightly unsettling. They can dig like machines. If you thought their claws were only for defense, think again. Pangolins can dig underground burrows incredibly fast, faster than many animals their size. Their tunnels can become homes, shelters, even nurseries for babies. Some burrows stretch several meters underground, cool, dry, and perfectly hidden, like underground bunkers. And once abandoned, other animals often move in, meaning pangolins accidentally become architects of the ecosystem. And what you've seen so far is already unbelievable. But the final facts reveal why this animal might be one of the strangest survivors on Earth. And trust me, the last one is almost impossible to believe. 6. Their babies ride on their tails. Baby pangolins may be one of the cutest things in nature, but also one of the strangest. When mothers travel, babies often climb onto their mother's tail and ride through the forest like a living backpack. If danger appears, the mother curls into a ball, wrapping her baby inside her armor. A moving fortress, a bodyguard, and a mother, all in one. 7. They can release a horrible smell. Now here's something nobody expects. If armor doesn't work, pangolins have another weapon, and it's disgusting. They can release a powerful odor from glands near their tail. Similar to skunks, the smell is strong enough to make predators back off. So if claws fail and scales fail, the stink finishes the job. Nature really gave them backup plans. 8. They've been around for millions of years. Pangolins aren't new. Scientists believe their ancestors existed for tens of millions of years. They survived climate changes, predators, environmental disasters, entire evolutionary shifts, and somehow, they're still here, still walking, still digging, still hiding in forests while most humans never even notice them. They are living survivors from a forgotten world. The saddest fact about pangolins. Now for the most shocking fact. Despite their armor, despite surviving for millions of years, Their biggest predator is humans. Pangolins are among the most trafficked mammals on Earth, hunted for their scales, captured for illegal wildlife trade, and in some areas, their populations have collapsed. Imagine surviving lions, leopards, and evolution itself, only to be pushed toward extinction by one species. Us. And that might be the most disturbing fact of all. Pangolins may look small, quiet, even harmless, but they might be one of the most incredible creatures nature has ever created. So tell me, which pangolin fact surprised you the most? And if you love discovering animals that feel almost unreal, don't forget to subscribe for more.